Are you ready, kids?
Hello,
Hey, Captain.
Everweenian. Oh boy, am I on bit
Um,
litigation? Here we go.
Oh, you're on bit litigation.
If you could,
Oh,
are you
I'm not even
sharing your screen? You're not even sharing your screen.
I totally am, but like, pop off, man.
No? Maybe?
Yes.
Oh, I'm just not watching it.
Yeah. Dude, this guy's slandering my name.
yeah.
What the hell?
Okay.
Slanderous fiend.
The Fiend? Okay,
Fiend?
so I think we should probably simplify and maybe have only like 3 machines.
Maybe. I want to get conveyor belts working.
Yeah.
And I have not been able to think about conveyor belts in the last 24 hours. So, let's... What would be a good way to move conveyor belts? So let's say, if I were to hit F5 to run this test scene that we had. So I have the ability to draw conveyors, which is great. This is terrific. The question becomes, how can I tell the conveyor that it has an item on it? So we have an item here, and we want to move it forward, but only if there's no item here.
Each
Yeah.
conveyor belt slot will have its inventory that will hold on to an item.
Yeah. So the thing that I was thinking about this, is that I would like hello. So let's say, just for we'll simplify this example, so there's no like weird bends or anything. So let's say there's an item. Let me turn on the grid display. Sorry, we're all over the place right now.
Just a little bit.
Okay, so here's the grid display. So let's say that we have an item here and an item here. So I want this item to move to the right. That can obviously happen.
Yeah.
However, I need to make sure that the order we're updating these in works. So for example, if the logic is just check whether or not the conveyor belt you're moving into has an item, that will not work, because this one will see, yeah, there's an item here, and then this one will go, okay, well now that item has moved. But if we were to do the reverse order and this one were to check, it would see that there's an item, and then it wouldn't go, and this one would see that there's no item, and it would go, which means that these items would now split, and so this item would be over here rather than right there, and there would be an empty space right here where this item didn't. So I want to make sure that the entire line moves and can move. And I think I've got an idea for how to do that. Well, potentially. I've got a couple ideas on how to do that. As long as we don't have bidirectional conveyor belts, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, what were you I felt like you were going to say something at some point.
I was just thinking, yeah, each one would know what its inventory is, and I don't know how the heck to make them all run at the same time properly. Because like the simplest way is just to like always check if there's something in front of it.
Yeah. So
and not worry about like the ordering and stuff.
Yeah. So I was thinking, it's a little weird of a thing to do, but like in the case that we had these, it would try to find the end of the chain, so that would be right here, and then if that has the ability to accept an item, then all of them can move down the chain. But I don't know.
Then we'd also have to deal with like corners, so like if there's something at the end, also what to do if there's like a processor in there somewhere.
Yeah, well the processor would have an inventory slot as well, which would just say, hey, you aren't able to put anything in here right now.
Yeah.
So I guess, I think what I would probably do, so let's say, this feels a little weird to construct this way. So let's say we have a setup that's like this. So obviously on the next tick, we would want all of them to move to the right, so that it becomes like, there, and there, and there. So whenever a conveyor belt has an item, we can kind of create like a chain of conveyor belts where we kind of see them as a unit. So rather than looking at it as this is one conveyor belt and this is a conveyor belt, we can instead say that this is a section of conveyor belt. And if directly after the section in the direction that it's going towards or whatever, there is a spot, we can say that this entire section can move forward. and then we can do it in like reverse order, probably. So we can see that there's nothing here. So we say, okay, everyone in here can move. We know that this is the end of the conveyor belt. We could say, move your item forward, move your item forward.
Yeah.
You can check the conveyors from end to the start. Yeah. You can directly connect touching items into a single item that moves those one. Yeah, I think this it's kind of a mix of both, I think. I also
You got me?
at some point I want to make animations, but I'll worry about that later once this works. So let's how am I gonna do this? So
Okay, well I will work on drawing maybe a couple more machines. So I was thinking we have the smelter furnace thing, the press, and a saw to start with. And we can kind of go from there.
Okay. So let me think about this. So, oh fuck, we don't even have items, do we? We don't.
Do you need item sprites? Actually, I think they should be in the file I sent you.
I wonder if there's a way to make the items. No, I think what I described might be how I want to approach this. You said you do have items?
Yeah.
Oh, in the A sprite, let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Also, sorry, hey Dovos, how's it going? I don't know if I said hello. And if I didn't, hello.
Hello.
Hello. Where are the items at? Oh, they're on frame 1 only.
Yeah, because I'm very smart.
Look at this goober. Look at this goober. You drew it over the pixel boundary.
What do you mean?
This is not a 16 by 16 sprite. This is 17 wide.
Oh, L.
Look at that.
I didn't even notice that.
Let's see. Move as 1 is how Factorio does it. It connects all items that don't have a space. Okay, yeah. So kind of what I was describing a little bit. Yeah. I'm gonna export just this guy, I think. Did I erase something on accident? I don't know. I don't care. Which layer is that? This one.
Okay, drawing this guy sideways might be interesting, but...
He's drawing that guy sideways.
Guys, look at this. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong layer.
Items. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Windows, for tabbing me out of the Windows file selector dialog. We'll just say log.png. Also, yeah, no work on Dante's 9 today. We are working on GMTK Game Jam. And that will be done on Sunday? Wednesday? Monday?
It's like Sunday, midday, Sunday? I think.
Oh, yeah, it's like Sunday 1 p.m. because like British people exist.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, because he's like, hi, I'm Mark Brown from Game Maker's Toolkit.
He literally does not sound anywhere close to that.
I know he doesn't.
Okay,
not
bro.
even remotely close.
Pop off, I guess.
Honestly, the British accent is probably one of the ones that I can do the worst. Like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, we just heard.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If it's in the middle of Apex, I can hit a mean Australian though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is Sunday at 1 p.m. EST. It's yuck. It's fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a source item. And this is going to be, well, I guess I don't need a folder, I need another script. This will be called item.gp. This will be a resource. God, I love this new keyboard and switches. They're actually so nice.
All right, bro.
Sportvar sprite texture to be. Sportvar item name, just in case we need a name. And is that it? That might just be it for now. Data. Item. New resource. Oh, I didn't give you a class name. Did we fuck with Night in the Woods soundtrack?
I don't know, it's not on my playlist, so it's probably bad.
Fuck off. Burn.
You're mean.
Let's see. So we have this item. Do I make an item wrapper? Do we need an item wrapper for anything, or do I just do it because it's cool? I actually don't know if I should. I'm gonna do it just because that's what I'm used to doing.
Wait, hold up. What if?
Hold up. Export bar item. Named item. Just going to an item. You are not being an export. You're not a resource. You can't even do that. Bar counts. Which I don't even know if this is going to do anything. But
what if I make the press be the same if it's vertical or horizontal because I'm lazy?
I think that's fine. Probably. I think that's chill. And then so the conveyor belt
saw shouldn't be too hard. You can make that kind of small.
Bar, stack, item, stack. Item stack is, oh sorry, not export bar. You don't need to export. So I need to make like a Markov chain question mark of conveyors that have tiles. That's annoying. But like whatever. Let's see. It's... Ooh, that's gross. But whatever. I could probably do that every time we update the game. Not every time we update the game, but every time we tick the conveyors. So I guess... Sorry, I don't even know where to begin with this. Well, I do know where to begin with it. I'm just like... Or I don't know where to begin with it. I know what I need to do. And I just need to pick a spot to start coding. Which is like annoying.
Yeah, I think it looks decent actually. Say we take this. You're gonna go smash.
So
you would also go smash.
You can't make static signals in Godot, right? That would be like stupid. Static signal tick. Nope. Okay, that's fine.
It's over.
I'll just make I'll make a tick manager. Should be under util auto load.
I love auto loads.
I don't think we're gonna have very many auto loads. I would like to avoid them if possible.
I'll have like at least 12.
I guess you don't have the class name because you're gonna be an auto load. You're gonna have a signal, which is going to be called tick. For now, we're just gonna have the one physics process. Bar current tick time 0 bar tick time. Say every second. We'll do current tick time is to move toward current tick time to 0 and by delta, and then if current tick time is less than 0, we can do tick emit and then set it back to tick time. And then add you as an auto load. I wish there was an easy way. I wish I could right click. Well, I guess never mind. I was gonna say I wish there was a way I could right click and just immediately make this an auto load, but that would be like fucking like terrible behavior because I think that would encourage people to make more auto loads. You know
What's wrong with auto loads?
There's nothing inherently wrong with auto loads. It's whenever your project has 15 auto loads that don't need to be. That's an issue.
That's kind of boring.
Dante's 9 suspiciously.
What did I do, man?
Suspiciously auto load shaped Dante's 9. We'll just say ready current.
Wait, what did I do?
Tick time is equal to tick
Oh, did I accidentally?
So,
Hmm?
let's see. Tick manager, debug,
Okay.
direction util. So, oh wait, no, you won't have an item stack. You'll have an item resource, right? Shit. Yeah. That's a little annoying, but it's probably fine. Well, now hold on. He's thinking, which is like unfortunate.
Wait.
Very unfortunate, actually. Fuck, why is he thinking?
Why he schminking?
Why he's schminking though? Oh, okay. This is a gross idea that I'm not going to do, but it's kind of a cool concept. So let's say we had like a wacky arrangement of conveyor belts like this, where we kind of just have like multiple conveyor belts leading into each other.
Mm-hmm.
So I could create. Oh, actually, now I don't know how I want to do this. Shit.
Also, don't forget we only have like 2 days, so don't make anything too complicated.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but I want to.
I mean, you could make
It's
something
really
complicated.
fun.
I mean, it's
really
perfectly fine if we just
fun.
end up like making conveyor belts and like 2 machines, and that's literally it. That's still cool.
It's not that cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna
That'll
like
be the
make
best.
fun of you for it, but
Yeah, that's okay. I'll like hate myself for it, so don't worry about it.
yeah, okay. Hey, less work for me.
Here's your last name. Belt item. Extends. Code 2D. So I want to make a function inside of this, which will be what? Move to pause, which will take any position. Vector 2. And this will do
Or no more Baja
tween.
Blast. I'm sad.
Start move tween. Which will be tween. If move tween dot stop. Property self global position to pause over our const trace. This would be, I can just make it so far. I don't want to make it const because I want to be able to change it at runtime if it sucks. Move time will be like probably pretty fast. This will probably be ease in and out, and then this will be probably with a transit. Probably not back actually. Probably not elastic. I mean, elastic could be kind of cool, but like probably not here. We'll just do like a quint because that seems cool.
Wait, what are you tweening? Oh, the items.
Yeah, the items on the belt.
Interesting.
Belt.
Okay.
Okay.
You do you.
Var item stack, which is an item stack. And then you will have the ability. I just will do export var sprite. Sprites.textures stack.item. I called it sprites. What the fuck is wrong with me? Whatever. Good luck with the game jam, folks. Thanks. We'll see how it goes. And then I need to assign it sprite. Up. And then belt should have a reference to the item. Expert, I guess not expert, bar item, belt item. So, Oh, you know what I could do? That could be kind of cool.
I don't know what could you do that would be kind of cool.
I could. Oh, this is so weird, but like it might work. So I could create it. So let's say that each of these is a conveyor. So rather than having one item slot that says I have an item and then I have an item, it instead has its current item and then the item that's going to have next frame. And then at the start of after each tick, it's well no, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. That would need a little bit more work and thought.
I was thinking not cooking.
I was like, oh, this would work, and then I was like, never mind. Because I was gonna say like you could have like the current item, and then like if there's nothing in the next item slot, then that means that the item is not going to be held on the next update, so that something could put something into the belt. But then you would have to control whether or not, like, whenever you... Well, there's a couple things I could do. I might go through with that idea, but we'll see. And then I would like you guys to potentially subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to
the Bitlytic YouTube channel? Why would you do that?
There's literally no reason to do it. Don't do that.
True. Let's do.
Tick manager .tick.connect on tick. And all I want you to do. Well, do you even need to know about this? I don't know if you even need to know about this. Hold on. I guess it would be kind of the job of the tile map, not the belts themselves. They wouldn't know about that. Probably. I guess they could, but they probably won't. So does this run? Does this print? Holy shit, is that arcs? Hello, arcs.
Is that arcs?
We are jamming. Invalid access to the... Oh, yeah, sorry. If stack... Didn't do that. However, I do need you to be killed. Goodbye. Yeah, we're jamming. We're working on GMTK. It's going somewhat.
Kind of.
Okay, this is printing every second. Cool. That's not exactly a cool amount of code, but congratulations. I've made something that prints the console every single second.
Nice.
Let's see. So... Let us
me naming my favorite salad ingredients.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Lettuce is like low tier. Lettuce sucks. I mean, I don't know what you would replace it with. I don't know what you would replace it with in a salad, but lettuce sucks. What the hell am I doing?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think if I want to... I'm rotating conveyor belts in my mind right now, is what I'm doing.
Let's go.
Should they know what... Well, I guess conveyor belts will only be able to pipe an item into one place, right?
Yeah.
So I guess the conveyor belt should always know what the next belt is, I would imagine. Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think.
I'm sure
I've never
you're
done
right.
anything like this, so it's kind of cool, but
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I guess it does know. It does know next belt and previous belt. Never mind. What am I talking about? It literally has that already. I already did that.
What a silly guy.
What a goober. Okay, that's fine. Funk. What? Funk. Tick, for instance, I guess. So if we have an item, if item, then I would like to, if item and next belt, then I would like to say next belt dot item is equal to item. Just for now, we're gonna
we
try
like
to push one item.
Kind of started today. We started like yesterday. I started drawing stuff yesterday. Yeah, we're kind of slow. So I've been doing a lot of art.
We did not get to start on time, is the answer. Nope.
Nope.
Today's Friday. It started yesterday, right?
No.
When did it start?
It started Wednesday afternoon.
Oh, it started Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And you were still, you were in Tennessee.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Holy shit. I have lost the ability to keep track of time. Yeah, no.
It'd be like
we're moving a little
it's
slow in the jam. Yeah, on the 30th. Yeah, it's the first. Fuck yeah, it's been 2 days. We're like
it's only like halfway through.
It's fine. I'm gonna get more work done on it tomorrow because I'm gonna wake up like early. So
that's what I said today to myself. And then I slept until like noon.
Well, I have the difference of like I can wake up and like pop an Adderall and then
No, I literally set up a thing where my lights will automatically turn on in the morning to wake me up. It worked for like 2 days and then it just like stopped working. Like it didn't like physically stop working. It just like stopped waking me up.
See, I need to add another debug thing.
But you know,
middle mouse click
whatever.
does something. Guess what? Project settings, input map, debug, spawn item. Sleep more. I don't know who you think you're talking to.
Yeah, that's not.
Is there somebody else in the call that I'm not hearing? Because I don't think you're talking to me. I sleep fine enough. I sleep enough for sure. Do not ask me how many hours I slept last night. I will refuse to answer. It was, I think, 1 or 2. It was not
why? It's like
just cause.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Let's see. Sorry, what am I trying to do? So I am grabbing the belt. Can I do get belt? I have get belt. Yep. Fire belt. Buh? Yeah. No, Buh is a great response to that. Yeah.
He's
It was a rough night last night. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You'll be okay.
Yeah, I'll be good. I'll be fine, probably. I'll be fine. Item stack is going to be... I guess this just be called stack. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I have, let me see, how many milligrams of caffeine do I have in me right now? I think it's like, probably getting close to 200. So that's kind of cool.
That is pretty cool.
It is. P item is an item. And P count is an input, which is by default equal to 1. I would say item is equal to P item. Except actually, how about this static func? Instead of making an initializer, I'm going to say from item, and then we will just make a function that returns an item stack. And so I will say item stack var stack is item stack that new. And then I can say stack the item is equal to P item. And we can return out the stack. Yeah, don't worry about it, by the way. I usually get my 8 hours of sleep. Last night was an anomaly.
Yeah, he sleeps a lot.
I do. I actually do get my sleep
The
normally
EP
pretty well. Yeah. Stack dot from item, and then I want to preload in the log.tres. So this will now be an item here. And then I would like to, for now, create an item scene.
Okay, well, we got a little saw.
Belt item. What's up?
Got a little saw.
Dude, look at that saw. Look at this dude's saw. Oh. There we go.
And I guess I have to make a vertical version now.
What the hell? Oh, wait, did I kill your... Can you speak real quick?
Oh, I'm speaking.
Okay, we're good.
Yes.
We're good, yeah. I thought I accidentally killed the audio of my my OBS.
That would be really awkward.
Little Aqua Taco type shit. You usually get a little less than 6, and on count of having passed 30, I feel you ought to do something about that. Probably. I usually get pretty damn close to 8 hours a night, which I do feel pretty good about. It used to not be that way, but my job lets me start at 10 in the morning, so I can go to sleep up to 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. and then get my 8 hours.
Let's go.
Which is unfortunately something that not everyone can do. But I honestly, if I had my way, I would have a job that started later, like towards noon. Maybe not noon. Maybe noon, honestly, actually. And then ran until like 8 p.m. And then that was my work day so that I could stay up like, pretty late and then go to bed. Let's see. So, sorry, what am I doing? So we have the stack. I would like to create a belt item, which is going to be from the item scene to instantiate. Your position is going to be the belt's global position instantly. And then we're going to say belt.item is equal to belt item. And I guess we will just add this as a child of owner for now. Or we'll just add this as a child to the tile map for now. We'll figure out what to do with this later. I think this is probably fine. Let me see. This won't do anything for now. I would like to... Oh, you know what? I do have another issue of... I need to make sure... I guess I can use deferred for that, probably. Yeah, I can use deferred. Hold on.
Actually, now that I think about it, I probably don't want to have arrows on the... Oop. On the machines. Because the direction will just be based off of the conveyor belt direction.
If I work for a company based on the West Coast, a 9 a.m. morning would be noon EST. That sounds like fucking heaven. I won't lie to you.
Should all go work for companies on the West Coast, but live on the East Coast. What did I do?
And then never go to the West Coast because there's nothing cool on the West Coast.
True, true.
Nothing at all.
Did I draw this in the wrong way? Or I did.
Item, pause. I think that's probably fine. I'm not doing this in a setter anymore, so I can choose when this gets done. And then for this, I will do tick. Yeah, I guess I would do... Oh, I know that still wouldn't. No, Caldeford wouldn't even remotely even come close to this, would it? Oh wait, no, it would. It would actually, because this is pointing to the reference to the actual object, not what's in memory at the time of the function being called. So I can say next belt does Caldeford. Okay, yeah, Caldeford thread group was definitely the one I wanted there, not the one that was closer to the actual name of what I was writing. Caldeford. Set item. Oh, sorry, I can just set item. I can just do Caldeford off this. And then as an item. All right. If we are streaming tomorrow, you'll drop in and take a look. It's 1 a.m. so you sleep. Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah, we'll probably be streaming.
We'll probably be streaming earlier tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna be in the middle of the whole last night for you. Hello, Eternal. How's it going? So this might work. This might work. We'll see. For I guess I can do belts dot values are all belts. For belt in belts. Belt dot tick. Okay. Oh, you're so right. Sorry, not values.
Hello, meowas.
Wait, no, it is values. Belts dot values. Am I like losing my mind?
Yeah.
Would this not be? Wait, what? I feel like I'm having a stroke. Wait, hold on. JW, can you look at my code and like tell me whether or not this makes sense? Am I doing something stupid here?
What are you doing?
So I have a dictionary called belts that is mapped to vector2i and conveyor belt. And I'm doing dot values, which should return the conveyor belt, correct?
Belts of values.
Oh, never mind. I'm stupid. Found it.
Yeah.
I am stupid.
There you go.
I was not referencing this variable.
What would you do without
me?
HMOS?
Yep, thanks, man. You like saved the project, honestly.
I know.
Alright, so let's see what happens. So if I do this, do we do nothing? Yes, if I hit Z, it did.
Z. Alright, bro.
Because I didn't bind it. Did I? I did. Print belt. Yep, you're there. Are you being added to the scene by chance? You are. Where are you? What if I were to set your Z index a little bit higher? Oh, you're there. You just don't have the texture. Weird. Oh, because I never set the belt item dot stack. Found it. We're stupid. Get a little goofy around here. Oh, look at that, dude. Look at uh-oh. Why did it stop moving? It moved a single time. Why did it stop moving? Oh, look at it go, dude.
That looks so sick.
Thanks. Wow. There's like, obviously. Oh, why did it do that? Why did it do that? Why did it do that? Why did it do that?
What did I just...
In what fucking world was that what I asked you to do?
They're like, let's
How did it do that? How did it do that?
What did I just watch?
What? Why did it teleport behind you? Fucking, what was that?
Absolute cinema.
Buh? I'm like losing my mind. Why did it do that?
That was very funny.
Also, hello. Oh wait, this like doesn't. Yeah, so this doesn't account for that. Yeah. You're adding a mini map to your game right now. Well, I'm trying to get any amount of mechanic working in this game. As you can see, it's not exactly doing it.
He's having some trouble.
Let's see. What'd you say?
Said he's having some trouble.
Just a little bit. Okay, I think I can actually do the thing that I said. Our current item in a reference to belt item. So at the start of each tick. No. Yes. No. Here, whenever we hold on. I'm thinking right now. Hello, Lakaiza. I'm thinking.
He's thinking.
So. Oh no, the thinking is stopping. Okay, so current item. Current item will be set to either the actual item at the start of each tick. No. At the end of each tick? Maybe?
Maybe?
I guess I could do like a... I guess we could do like a prep tick function, which feels a little weird to do. And then we could say current item is equal to item. So we do a prep tick, and then this. So we prep them. And then we tick them. So what we want to do is we want to see if the next, if we currently have an item, good there. Then if there is a next belt, so we'll actually, if we don't have an item, we don't care. Get out of here. If we don't have a next belt, get out of here. And then let's see. So we have an item, we have a next belt. We want to check whether or not we can place an item in the next belt. So what we want to check is we want to see if next belt dot current item. So if there's an item that it currently has, we won't do anything. It's so weird. Right? What am I doing? What is my plan with this? Because I would like... So I would like to know what the state of the belt is going to be next frame. And that's ideally what this would be tracking. So if... How can I tell... Oh, I guess what I could do. This feels a little gross, a little weird. I could have it so that... Oh no, this is so gross. But like, I might just do it. var has processed tick. We set the faults. Or I guess I don't really know which one this is going to be set to. Whenever it does its tick, it will say has processed tick equals true. Well, I guess we don't want to do a return, do we? Then. Actually, no, I know what I can do. Try send item void. We can move these down here. Up, try send item. So that this runs. Once this is done, it will process the tick, and then we will emit a signal, which is signal ticked. Yes. So try send item. So if we don't have an item, this does nothing. If we don't have a belt, this does nothing. if the next belt, so this is where we want to sit for a second. So if our next belt has processed the tick, we would like to, I guess we can start with the negative version, which is if it hasn't processed the tick, we would like to await for that next belt to tick. Yes. And then prep tick, we can say has processed tick is false. So if it hasn't done anything, we will wait for it to do something, which will essentially do a setup like this if we have a bunch of conveyors. So they're pointing in this direction. I guess we'll say it's all going that direction. So this has an item and it wants to know what it can do.
Yeah.
And it says, have you processed your tick yet? And it says you haven't. Okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold off because I want to know what you're gonna do. Then it goes to this one, and then this one will see. It will kind of work its way down the chain until the end of the conveyors, at which point it will say, okay, this guy has processed his tick. Now go back. This guy processes and sees that there's an empty spot, so he moves his item over. Then he says, okay, I'm done processing. And this guy goes, okay, you're done processing. It's time for me to process now. So it works its way back up in reverse order. I think that's what I want to do, and I think that might work. This also accounts for branching paths. So if we had conveyors that go in this direction, and then we had a second chain of conveyors coming in through this direction, this one would also await for this one's tick to finish, at which point it would fire off the signal in that direction and then this direction based on the order that they started listening. I think that works. Sorry, I'm yapping a lot.
That's okay.
So do I need to know about current item anymore? Will this matter? Maybe not. So if we haven't processed a tick, we wait. And then once it has processed a tick, we can say if next belt dot item return. Otherwise, I would like to say next belt dot set item. At which point we then say item is equal to null, because we've dropped an item off and we have gotten rid of it from our inventory. At which point it will finish, it will go back up here, and then we will emit tick.emit. Script error, opcode, please report. Not a chance. I'm reporting shit. I think that I'm trying to think if there's any weird oddities about this. I guess here's what I should do. I should make a setter function. Val as process tick is equal to val. If as process tick, we should do tick.emit. That way, I don't have to specifically say tick.emit. I can just set it. I guess let's find out if this works. I don't know if it will.
Let's see. Is he cooking?
Oh.
They didn't swap spots. They didn't swap spots.
Oh my god, it lined up. Hold on. Oh shit. Did they split? I looked away for a second.
Yeah.
Did they split? They did. Shit.
Yeah.
Well, no more conveyor belt.
Arr.
Let me redo that. I'm trying to think of. So I looked away at chat for a second and it split.
Yeah.
Oh. I think I know what happened. Which is that it ticked off a little bit because
does it only like process the movement on the tick? Because
yes,
okay.
Uh-oh. Okay, well that was a fluke on my part. That was me being greedy. Yeah. So as long as those don't split up, I guess I could also do this. I could extend the conveyors that way. Oh. Oh, I know what's wrong with that. I know what's wrong with that. Yeah, it's oh.
They're just disappearing.
Yeah, it's because the Z index is wrong. Eventually, this is gonna stack. I think this guy will stop. Yeah, so they're all still there.
That's really funny.
Yeah, I can just set their Z index one higher for now. It could be the animation. I think. Let me think about this. So is there anywhere we are setting if next belt.item return? Next belt.set item. So let me think about this for a second. So it definitely lines them up correctly. The problem is they end up splitting off. The reason for that... Okay, how about this? Let me add an action called debug tick. We'll set it to tab or whatever. And I'm just going to make it so it only ticks whenever I want it to. So... if input that is action just cross debug tick emit, and we'll just return here. Okay, so it did move forward. What could be the issue? Let me walk through this code again really quickly. I'm gonna okay, well let's actually find out something first. What are the chances that this runs in this direction? This just works. That'd be kind of funny. Okay. So it's at least consistent. Oh, that's cool. They like stop there. I wonder if I put a thing here will... Oh, that's sick. Wait, that was sick.
Wait, huh? Whoa.
Whoa, dude. It's sick. It's so sick. Am I deleting the item from the current belt before or after the processed emit? I wonder if, well, no, setting it to null wouldn't be correct. What am I doing? I'm deleting it before the processed emit. I believe, at least. Should be, hopefully. Emit. I wonder if it's sitting here waiting for an old update. Or if it's... well, hold on. Set item does not take multiple frames. Set item does this. So it sets the item into the item slot. And if there's an item there, it says move to pause, which all this does is it just starts a tween, but the animation shouldn't matter. It's like the actual data is immediately moved over. I guess one thing I could do is just instead of move to pause, I'll make this like even clearer. I'll just say like global position is equal to pause return. So this runs like instantly. So it works going down. It just doesn't work going up or right or left for that matter. But going down is fine, apparently. Well, not really. Oh, wait. Would this create a loop? Hold on. Can this crash the game? I'm gonna find out real quick. No. But I think we're sitting there awaiting, and we're not doing anything. Let me see. You think it's the bend that works? It probably is. You're probably right. Which kind of begs the question. Oh! I know one thing that's wrong. Well, hold on. No. So now this begs the question. What the fuck is the question? So the question is, why do some bends work but others don't? So this one doesn't work, as you can see. Oh no, that worked. Okay. Okay. I understand. Kind of. There's an issue in my code specifically around bends that is causing this to work, which is annoying because that doesn't make any sense. Wait, no, that still doesn't make any sense. Why are the bends working? What? What? Conveyor belts.
What?
Because I'm... Hello, Jimmy.
Hello, Jimmy.
Okay, so we are keeping track of the next belt. So... What the fuck? Alright, let's add another debug thing. Let's add another debug keybind. We're going to add this one called debug visual. And I'm going to call it, we're going to bind that to V. And I'm going to... Visual. I would like you to do... what? So if not belt, return. I'll declare this down here so I know to remove it whenever I'm done. What the fuck is wrong with you? What? Why are you pissed? What are you doing? Oh, you're pissed because you're not compiling, but you're not compiling because you're pissed? Okay, dude. For sure, man. That little position. Radius is like 5. I don't know, color is red. Probably. I know you can get it twisted, brother. You mean nothing to me. You are a compiler, and you will listen to my instructions.
True.
We think we'll be able to get the... Do you think you will be able to finish the game for the game jam? Yes.
Maybe.
I think we will. Probably. I guess we'll find out. Oh. Sorry, did this draw? Oh, I didn't do Q redraw. Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. There we go. So this will draw a circle on the belt that we currently have selected. And then I would like to, while debug belt dot next belt, or I guess we'll say bar belt debug belt dot next belt. So while belt does not equal null and iteration count is less than, I don't know, 100, because I don't want an infinite loop on accident. Iteration count is 0. say iteration count plus equals 1. And then at the end of this, we'll say belt is equal to belt dot next belt. And then we will draw another circle at belt dot global position radius of 5 red. Okay, so this shows me the entire chain of conveyor belts. Correct? Yes, okay. Dope.
Let's go.
Dope. I would also like to... How do I make this a cool debug tool for me? How do I make this like a visually interesting debug tool? I think the answer is var draw size. We'll start this at 5. And then every single time we draw a new one, we will subtract some size off of it. So we will say draw size minus equals 0.1. So that we can draw like 50 of them. Well, maybe a little bit more than 0.1. Maybe like 0.5. Yeah, so this will be that, I guess. Works. Okay. So... what was the purpose of this exactly? I don't remember. I think it was to see that this loops. Try loop with it. I think with the way that I coded it, it's drawing into negatives. I see. Oh, I could replace iter count with size is 0. You're so right. Draw size is less than or equal to 0. Yeah, it drew in, it went to the negatives. Ignore that. Let's see. Oh. Up.
Okay, I now have the 2 saws, and they even have like a little texture for when they're not on the belt. As you can see.
Sorry, why is this not... Oh.
What the heck am I looking at right now?
Oh, it's not drawing the ones below the origin. I see. Weird. I'll just set conveyor belts down a Z index. I think it's because it's getting overridden by Y sorting or something. There we go. So it's... what are you doing? Oh, because you're a new spawned in version. I see. I understand. Whap, 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 whap. Yes, this will loop around. I just don't understand why this isn't working. If I do this, that works fine. Let me think for a second. So we say try send item. So if we don't have an item, we return. That says we are done. We have processed our item. Otherwise, if we don't have a belt that we're pointing into, we return because there's no reason to do anything. There's no item. Then we say if the next belt has not processed its tick, we are going to wait until it does. This has me a little worried, but I'm gonna print really quickly. Belt waited for tick. And I'm also going to self.name. And I'm going to give this guy a name whenever I spawn it in, I think. I just had the function right there, add belt. Belt.name is equal to string pods. so that whenever I spawn this in. So if I put an item on, yeah, okay, so belt 0, 1. So this guy waited for the belt to tick. So -1, belt waited for tick. Oh. Wait, what? It processed them in the wrong order.
Huh?
Wait, what? Am I like...
Yippee.
Okay, hold up. Print self.name is waiting for next belt.name. And then I think that should be it. So it will say this guy's waiting for this one. It will wait for the tick, and then it will print out whenever it finishes. And then we can also do print self.name has finished ticking. So let's restart this. Let's set this back up from the start. So we have these belts, an item here, and an item here. This is, well, it said like this would be -1 or something. I don't know what this is. I don't know where this is supposed to be. I'll be honest with you. Wherever it is wherever it is. I hit tab. So, okay. Hold on. So 0, 1 is finished ticking. That's fine. Because this one has nothing on it, so it doesn't care. 1, 1 is waiting for 2, 1. But then it has finished ticking. Why, though? Huh. Okay, well then how about this? Print self.name. Well, I guess it's like a little bit different so we can see this a little bit easier. Ticking self.name. You start. Oh, debugging. Yippee. Okay. So, boom. So we start. -1, 1 ticks. Finishes ticking. 0, 1 is ticking. It's waiting for 1, 1, but then it immediately finishes ticking. Oh, wait, try send item. Oh my god, you're literally a fucking legend, aren't you? Oh my god, you're a goat. Thank you.
Let's go.
You're so right. The second that I saw that message, I was like, dude, that's exactly what the fuck it is. You're so right. You're literally a legend. Holy. Yep, there it is. Okay, thank you.
Oh, why am I so tired?
MBF5, my absolute goat. Just coming in with the immediate... You can tell, dude.
Banger.
That's on. It's a little embarrassing, but awaits are one of the parts of the engine that I try not to use, but I feel like right here, this is kind of like a perfect spot to use it whenever you figure it out. So now this should work. Well, I guess I don't know if it's going to work with that. Oh, look at that, dude. Look at that. It's processing them. Look at them go.
I'm processing it. Look at that.
With the belts not lining up on the corners when you place them. Oh, don't worry about whenever you place them. The placement is 100% temporary. This placement tool is terrible. I just wanted to get something working. We have plans for placement tools. Oh, wait, are absolute brain fucks. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying, though. Cosmic is being able to move this so that whenever you, like, move the mouse up, you, like, grab the last belt and you say, hey, you're facing up here now, buddy. Which actually would probably be... You know what? I'm going to try writing that. You're right. Because it's going to be useful for one of the placement modes that we want to do anyways, so... I believe that should honestly be really... I don't want to say really easy, but, like... Last belt position. So we'll first say if tile position does not equal last belt position. We will say if as belt, or I guess I'll do, sorry, I should do our belt is get belt last belt position. If belt dot update visual self and pause will be last belt position. However, I would first also like to say direction. Well, you're pissed? Oh, you're so pissed. Oh, you're so right. Yeah, sorry. It's this function. Honestly, Cosmic, thank you for leaving that YouTube comment because this is going to make testing so much easier. Oh my god, this is going to make testing so much easier. JW, look at what you can thank Cosmic for.
What am I thanking Cosmic for? Thank you, Cosmic.
Look at him. Look at it go.
Whoa.
So now if I put an item here, and then we'll take it through. It just like it goes through. Yippee! I want the items to move faster. That's way too slow.
Yeah, maybe.
Excuse me. Do you guys fuck with hot honey? Because I love hot honey. I think it's great. So am I using move time here? I am. Also, did I answer the parkour civilization question, or did I only do that in my mind?
What about parkour civilization? Oh, Jimmy asked about parkour civilization.
Yeah. Did I answer that?
Well, I don't think you did.
Cheap viewers!
Wait, cheap viewers?
Oh, fuck!
Oh, you didn't turn on shared chat.
Yeah, I just realized that too. Shit.
Crazy.
No, shared chat is there.
I mean, literally nobody said anything in my chat, so no big deal.
Yeah. Look at that, dude. Oh my god, it's like... Uh-oh. There we go. Look at that, dude, it's a loop. Means I can toss an item here. Ah, shit. There we go. I can toss an item here, and it will go. I can toss an item here, and then they'll loop around on each other. I wonder which one... I think this one will go first. Yeah, and then it'll... That's sick. That actually feels really cool. Okay, and then I'll make it so I don't have to manually take that anymore. Now what happens when you fill it up? Don't make me worried. What happens whenever this is filled up with items? Well, I accidentally placed an extra item there. You can ignore that though.
Can you ignore that though? It's just broken.
You're broken. Okay. So good news. Well, not good news.
I think it should stop, but at the same time that like kind of makes sense.
So the problem is, well, I don't know actually.
That is.
So here's what I should do. I should add a failsafe. And I don't know if this is awaiting too much. I think what's happening is it's sitting there and awaiting a lot. So I want to do this thing where I want to have for belt in all belts. Belt.endTick. So I want to cap the tick off with a function so that we can func end tick, so that if all of the tiles have been processed, it will say has processed tick equals true. There we go. What's up? Oh, yes, there is. I wonder if it fills up the subroutine stack. Well, we're not gonna find out. Thank you for the suggestion, though. Actually, sorry, I should do if not has processed tick. so that we are only updating this.
Hello, Upside Out. Art is looking good. What's your idea for the jam? We are doing a automation game about recycling. So basically, you build weapons for like adventurers, and they'll go out and fight, and then they'll bring you back their old weapons, and you have to recycle them into new ones.
Okay, yeah. So these are finishing their awaits. If I were to remove this though, and if I were to just do an early return, you can see that it will sit there and it's not going to actually finish the await until one of them is able to finish what it's trying to do. So I think this would actually fill up the coroutine stack. Let me see if the memory is increasing at an alarming rate. It is not. Uh-oh. Ah, next belt. Okay. I guess on the off chance that this finishes ticking and the await is no longer there, we should say if not next belt, return. I'll put a note here that's just like, just in case this gets freed between updates. Ideally it shouldn't though, but eh. Okay, the belts are in, JW.
Let's go.
All right. Yippee! I'm actually really excited about that.
Yeah, me too.
And then I can also make it so that it goes faster. So I can grab the tick manager and say this goes every half second. Well, it's not doing that, which is cool, I guess. Because it's not updating in real time. But if I think if I hit F5 and then rerun it, it will. Oops. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. Absolute cinema. Look at that go.
Whoa.
I wonder if I can change. That's kind of cool, honestly. I'm gonna change the interpolation mode really quickly if I can find where the scene is. I'm gonna change this to transback. Ooh, oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. That. What other options are there? Transbounce might be kind of funny. Don't say it.
If it was like a little less.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad.
Ugh.
Trans elastic is probably gonna look even worse. It's about the same.
That's like
I guess
cool,
honestly it could be like
but-
ease out. Ease out with trans back. Oh, that kind of works a little bit. Thoughts, prayers?
Wait, Oh yeah, that is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Because it's very like
linear.
very intentionally steppy.
Yeah, I don't want it to be
like
linear. I'll do linear. I don't like it. Because then it feels like an actual conveyor belt. But we want it to be like ticks we want it to tick like every second or every half second. Like, yeah, that's a conveyor belt, man. But like, it's not what I want, you know?
Okay, I got the world's simplest animations for the saws. It's literally 2 frames, but it looks nice.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Sorry. And let me set this. Sorry. You should be 0.5, I think, with this. Going back to that. Let's see.
The cheap viewers. Let's go.
Dude, I love cheap viewers. Is there any? Yeah, there's a way to make the tick slower. I was just checking it with a really fast tick speed. So the default will be a tick every second, so that the factory isn't like super. Yeah, I think probably what we'll end up doing is we'll have it so that you can control the actual real-time speed. Excuse me. But the idea is that it's like you know, you have 60 seconds to make as much as you can in the level, and like it ticks once a second, so it's like 60 ticks or something like that. Excuse me. Or I guess we could change this to 0.5. Does this update in real time? No, why would it? Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else do we have that we would like to put into this game? So let me go ahead and pull up the list of things in Obsidian. Conveyor belts. Boom. Basic items on belts. Boom. 2 and 1.
Let's go.
All right. What next? What do we do now? Item processors, input items, output items.
Yeah, I think like a basic.
Oh shit! How am I gonna do that now? I guess. Well, hold on. Are we going to have it so that one machine has one input and one output? Well, we can't do that because that would be boring as fuck. We would have to have some sort of splitter, yeah.
Yeah. I honestly think just a generic, like, some sort of class that can just be like an object that you stick on top of it. Like the conveyor.
Oh, something on top of the conveyor, not... Okay, so I was thinking about it a little differently, where the item would be a conveyor. Like, it would be kind of like a conveyor object, and then obviously there's conveyor belts, and there would be like a saw would have like inputs and outputs or whatever.
Yeah, well, the way I have it like designed here, the objects kind of like fit over top of the conveyors, but we could totally just make it like the conveyors are built into the object.
Yeah.
Like if you look at my screen, as you can see, I have like these placeholder conveyors that kind of like.
Yeah. So like, one of the big things with factory automation games like this is we have to have a way of like splitting them, like Dobo said, a conveyor splitter.
Yeah.
So like obviously having one belt for the entire thing doesn't make a whole lot of sense, because then you can only push it through an item, like a series of steps rather than like, you know,
yeah, exactly.
If it meets this criteria, fire it off this way.
But yeah, what I was thinking is, yeah, we would have a generic object that would have, you could determine like what the output direction is. So like you could even have an object that takes in one input and spits out two outputs of the same item type. So like I was just thinking,
gonna be anything that takes in multiple items and outputs one.
I'm not sure, maybe, but the problem is I don't really know enough about automation games.
I think the answer
to like know
yes.
Exactly.
Because you would want to be able to pass in, like, you know, the hilt of a sword and the blade of the sword.
Yeah.
To the same machine. So yes, I think we would want to have a variable number of inputs and a variable number of outputs, which is a little annoying, but that's fine.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not certain about a lot of the mechanics of it, so like you might need to.
Yeah, I'm going kind of off of Factorio.
Okay. So yeah, I'll let you cook with that because I don't know anything about Factorio.
Yeah, I'm also going a little bit off of just like other games that I've played of the style. I can't think of them right now, other than Factorio. I guess like there's Create, but Create's... I won't say it because I
was thinking a little bit like the splitters that they have in Create, where it's just like a box. I was thinking something kind of like the splitters in Create, how it's just like a box that you stick on top of the conveyor and it'll split it off in like two different directions.
Yeah. So we could also do... I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of how much we want and what I should support. So Factorio makes it easy with inserters. Yeah, you're so right. It really... Yeah, they do. Also, Factorio belts are double-sided. So you would have an item on this side and an item on this side of the conveyor.
Oh, interesting.
It's honestly really cool because then you can put a splitter here and then you can have a track down here, and items on this belt will go down, and then items on this belt will go up. As well as like I believe there's filters as well. You can also with grabbers you can do filters, I think. But yeah.
I don't want to play create mod.
No, you don't. Be better. Just play Factorio. It's better create.
But it looks ugly.
Factorio splitters double as mergers too. Correct. Yeah. Yeah. But it's ugly. Did you hear him? Did you hear this artist?
Yeah.
He said he doesn't want to play Factorio because it's ugly.
True.
That's so fucked up and evil.
I want to make my factories look nice.
So, sorry, I'm still trying to wrap my head around how I want to set up the code for this. I think I want to have a generic belt item.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not belt item, because belt item is a name that's already taken. That's what these dickheads are.
I would say belt object.
Yeah, like a belt object. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That generic belt object does not tell us that it holds an item. It tells us, well,
I think it should have.
I have ideas. Yeah. What's
okay. I was thinking it should have like a set of enums that's like inputs and a set of enums that's like outputs, so that way you can set the inputs are like up and left and the output is right. Something like that.
So enums, I don't know what
That's
you mean by
probably
enums
not.
here, but I think I've got an idea for it, which is rather than, so for the basic conveyor, we only need to know what item we're getting passed onto the conveyor.
Mm-hmm.
However, what if alongside saying this conveyor is passing this log onto this conveyor, we also say, hey, I'm this conveyor. I'm going to pass this item onto you in this direction. And this conveyor will say, okay, I'm receiving an item from south.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm receiving this item from south. And a basic conveyor says, I don't really care that it's from south. I have an item now. It's like so happy. It's like, dude, that's my log. That's mine. I'm holding on to that. But a machine could take that method and say, okay, dude, you're passing an item from the south. Well, south is like my like splitter, like whatever. And my like west is like 50% of the time I'll send an item west, 50% of the time I'll send it east.
Mm-hmm.
And so it says, okay, you're passing this in from the south. I'm going to accept that item. And I'm going to say, all right, that's now in my inventory. And then next frame, it will say, I'm going to spit an item out there that direction. And then the next frame, it's going to say, I'm going to spit it out that direction. I think that's what I want to do.
Okay.
Because I want to create a generic item that can interface with directions and then leave it up to the actual individual tile to say, hey, I'm going to do this with that direction that you're sending in.
The only thing to keep in mind also is that, at least the way I drew these, some of these are more than one tile in size.
Okay. Yes.
So if that like complicates things, I could always make them smaller if that helps.
I think it'll probably be fine.
Okay.
Probably.
Probably.
Yes, it will be fine. I will be able to do that.
Yeah, I trust
because
you.
I can create a complex object. You don't need to know too much about it, but like I could say that this object is like a 3x3 object, but it's actually sitting here. And whenever any of these tiles are marked as deleted, or it's like it only accepts it if it's from the north and like the same spot here. So we could do like complex stuff like that. I think that's fine.
Because of that, we'll also have to deal with like where things are allowed to be placed as well. So you can't place like a large object halfway through another conveyor belt. Also, want to keep in mind that there will be like walls and stuff, so you can't place stuff inside of a wall.
Well, yeah, you won't be able to place things also like this. You can just like hit Z and spawn a thing. But yeah. Yeah,
like this.
You also can't like overwrite tiles like that specifically, but excuse me.
I'm trying to think, what can I work on?
Okay, I've got an idea. I'm gonna update some of this stuff. I think. So let's make a generic belt object. Excuse me. I guess it would be a belt machine, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Sure.
Yes, because I think a conveyor's it's like technically a machine, so I think that's fine.
Sure.
It's like a basic machine that just does nothing.
Yeah, sure.
Machine. Class name belt machine. So what functions do you study? I'm gonna pull this up on a second monitor so that I can just read the code through a little bit. So you will also have the ticked signal. You will have a direction. You will pull in the direction enum. You might have sprite. I imagine you would, but I guess we'll leave that up to time for now. We'll see. Okay, this is in here now. Belt machine. So you need a function which is going to be, you need prep tick. Do nothing. You need tick, which will do nothing. And you need end tick, which will do nothing. Well, actually, that's not entirely true.
I was gonna go ahead and throw some of the assets in here and like animate them so that way they're at least ready for you to use. What speed should the animation be to like sync with the base tick rate? Because I was thinking we just sync it like whatever the default tick rate is, and then we can speed it up or slow it down.
I think it's like 1 second.
1 second.
Like every second it would do the whatever process thing.
Sure, yeah. Although I guess... I'm trying to think.
He's thinking. He's thinking.
We would have to, like, decide when we want to have all of, like, the impacts. So, like, for, like, the press, do we want it to press, like, at the end of the tick? Or, like, in the middle of the tick? I would think at, like, the very end would make the most sense.
Let me think about that for a second. So you're saying like
because it would like move into the space and then the press would go down, and then as it's moving the press would like go back up as like its recovery. And then, yeah.
So it's like bop, 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 bop. Like at what point does it go? Like I think it would be like bop, kind of thing. So like halfway through the tick. So if it's every second it does it, then it would be like probably in the mid. Well, no, in the middle would be a little weird. Well, no, the middle would be fine because the items don't move at the same speed as the tick. The items, it ticks every second, but the items move, and it only takes them a half second to get into the spot that they need to be.
So like halfway, maybe around the halfway. Okay.
Yeah, so any time after 0.5 seconds, the item is guaranteed to be there.
Okay.
So if you want to sync them all up to 0.5 seconds, you could also do it at 0.75 seconds, or if you wanted to be really fancy, because like I'm sure we're gonna have sound effects on this, hopefully. You could make it like syncopated as like a triplet, and then you could make it pop off every like on the 0.66 repeating second mark. Because then like the tick would go, and then like because if the tick is like 0 to 1, rather than being like halfway through, it would be like offset, so it's like 2/3 of the way through.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
We'll figure that out, yeah. And then I'm trying to think if I want to have an animation for like the smelter. I mean, obviously you probably should. I think maybe we have like fire come out of the top or something. Or like smoke.
This could honestly be a really cool game for like music.
For music?
Yeah, because like we have a BPM.
Oh, for like making it sync with the music. Yeah,
Yeah,
interesting.
so like because it ticks every second, so we could do if we like for this starter levels, we could do like a 60 BPM relaxed song, and then whenever you like actually get into it, it's like a 120 BPM song with like
we can mess with that if we have time. Yeah, maybe I'll write something tomorrow in the morning.
12/8 rhythm, so it's like a instead of like a ba 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 ba, it's a ba da da ba da da ba da da ba da da, and you can like sync it up on the
yeah
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
you know
what I know what you're talking about. Guys,
what
is he talking about?
Make a 6/8 rhythm right now. Go on.
6/8 rhythm.
Yeah, hit me with a 6/8 right now.
That's just counting to 6, but like slightly faster.
No, it's not. He doesn't understand. You don't know 6/8? Do it. Do a 6/8.
It's just like counting to 6, but like really fast.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it literally is.
Okay, dude. All right, man.
Okay.
Do you even know what felt into even means? Wait. Did you not take music theory classes?
No, I just took like regular piano and guitar classes. I haven't taken like actual music theory. That's why I'm like good at writing music, because I don't know like I mean I know a good bit of the nerd theory stuff because I did like jazz band, so I know like chords and stuff.
Holy shit! I just learned something new. I get to bully him about.
It wasn't for that long. It wasn't.
He just said I did jazz band. Ain't no way. You just admitted to that live on fucking YouTube.
It was fun. It was like 4 people. It was sick.
Alright, dude.
Bro hates jazz. There's nothing wrong with jazz.
Bro said, yo, I got jazz band. What the fuck? That's crazy.
You know, I could just like leave right now and make you do the rest of the jam.
Alright. I'm okay with that.
Alright. Like, drawing.
I'll go back to working on Dante's 9 if that happens.
Anyways.
What was I gonna say? So you don't know like music theory stuff, like the actual like.
I mean, yeah, I know some.
Okay. Because music theory is like the part that I know the most about.
Like I know a good bit. It's just like I never took any actual like classes.
So if you do want to know, I don't know if you want to know, how much do you care about learning music theory?
Sure. I mean, I probably know what you're saying. I just don't know the technical term for it. Like I know probably most music theory stuff. I just don't know all the like technical terms and things like that.
So for 4/4, this means 4 quarter notes.
Yeah.
Which means it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's usually seen as a strong beat on 1, and then a weak beat on 2 and 4, and then like a weaker but still pretty strong like 3.
Yeah, that's pretty
just like
standard.
So that's like your regular. It's called standard for a reason.
Yeah.
So then we've also got like 3/4.
Yes,
which is
I do know what
notes.
Time signatures are.
Well, then what is 6/8 then? Go on.
6/8.
6/8.
It's 6 beats in a measure, and it's 8 notes, which means it's 8 notes.
Describe it. What do these beats mean to you?
The first beat is the strongest. The third is like somewhat strong, but not as strong. Sorry, it's fourth.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's like slightly less strong, and then all the other ones are like not strong.
Okay. So do you know what felt into means in this context?
Would that be both of them being super strong?
So felt into is like, so the whole thing with 6/8, and I really like 6/8. It's like my autistic obsession with music. Is it feels kind of like a pendulum swinging back and forth, where it's like ba 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 cha ba ba ba.
That's
it kind of goes back and forth.
Yeah.
And that means
so you could. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
And then 12/8. Oh, dude, 12/8's cool because it's like 6/8, but it's felt in 4. So it's
literally the same.
It is not the same as 6/8, nor is it the same.
See, this is why I hate like music theory people. They're like, technically it's 12/8.
No, because like, okay,
it's like, dog, I don't care.
That's 4/4, but then like ba da da ba da da ba da da ba da da. That's 12/8. It's different. It's like higher paced and it's like syncopated. It's cool, you know. It's got swing.
Music theory nerds try not to say syncopated challenge. Literally impossible.
Wasn't even syncopated.
What?
It wasn't even syncopated.
Yeah, I know.
I said syncopated. It wasn't syncopated.
I know. That's why I'm making a joke.
Syncopation's cool. I don't really
music
get it,
theory nerds. Like, wrap it up, bro. Just put the notes on the page, you know.
No, dude, you don't understand. Before I put any notes on the page, I gotta write down what chords I want it to be, and then what my target notes are, and then I need to figure out what my cadences are. I want to hit a cadence in measure 4,
hate this guy,
so that I can set up
man.
measure 5, so that my measure 8 cadence hits crazy, dude. You don't understand. I'm gonna
Yum,
do
yum,
a
yum, 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 yum. So true.
half cadence in measure 4, or some people call it a deceptive cadence. I want to say, is that the correct term? Anyone know?
Brother, I just like push buttons on my keyboard until it sounds nice.
There's different.
Okay, how should I? Should I have like a separate scene for the
imperfect cadence?
I'm not gonna worry about doing this properly. I'm just gonna make it, and you can change it if you don't like
the
it.
words that I'm saying, but no clue what I'm talking about. Let me see if I got a 6/8 song in here. We'll play a 6/8 song. Guys. No, I don't think this is 6/8. Let me see though. Maybe this is 6/8. It kind of feels like it could be. It's like a very slow 6/8. Let me see. I'm sure I have like a 6/8 somewhere here. Oh, this song is really cool because this one's a 12/8. How's the game going? I'm talking about music theory right now instead of coding. If that is any sign of how the game is going. Oh, dude, you know what? Sorry, I'm gonna nerd out for a moment because what is it? Society of Music Theory. No. Music Theory Online, societyofmusictheory.org. Here it is. So this is a website that I really like. It is a free journal about music theory. And this is written by like scholarly people, and some of them are really cool. Specifically, there's one that I actually read a lot, which was using computational musicology to define the winter topic in video game music. Let me pull this one up. This is some crazy shit.
Dog.
I'm gonna pause for a moment.
I hate music theory.
No, you don't understand. You don't understand. This is fucking dope.
What am I looking at?
Give me a moment. You don't even know yet. You don't even know. Okay. So this is just the abstract. Look at how long this is. So
that doesn't make it like worth anything.
So what they've done is they have taken winter music and they are like, what makes a winter song sound wintry in video game music?
It just sounds wintry.
They've gone through
That's like...
and they have categorized and made graphs about everything from like the frequency of instruments. Obviously shakers up there because like you know, the sleigh bells and shit in like fucking winter music is like crazy. But they like it's so cool, dude. This is like so fucking cool to me, is that like
anything but writing music, bro.
Huh?
I said they be doing anything but writing music.
Well, no, because what they want to do is they want to use this to see how you could make a song sound more wintry. And it's really, really useful because sleigh bells fucking suck. So like you want to make a song sound wintry without sleigh bells. So you go here and you read this and you're like, okay, well, here's the different, you know, whatevers. It's, I don't know. I read through a lot of this. There's also, I believe 12 Tone also did a video covering this winter music. Yeah. So he actually also did a video. 12 Tone's got some really cool music theory videos.
I watched like 2 of his videos and I was like, wait, these are like really nerdy and not useful.
Yeah, so
like they're cool, but I'm literally never going to use anything in any of these. I'm just gonna make noises on my keyboard until it sounds nice, and it's gonna work like 10 times better.
He links the article I just looked at. So anyways, that's my nerd out about music theory. Yes, we are the conveyors game though.
We are the
to answer your
conveyors
question
game.
from like a few minutes ago. All right. Anyways, I actually went to music theory lessons, which was really fun.
See, I learned how to like actually play piano like a normal human being.
Guess what? I know how to play piano too, brother.
Yeah, but okay, fine. I hate this guy.
Oh shit! Oh, did this person? Sorry, Cosmic just linked something in my Discord. Is this also referencing the same paper?
Oh, that one I did watch. That one. That one was like actually decent. I like that video.
I've watched. Is this her? Yes. Okay, it is.
Yeah, I like that video. That one is good.
Yeah. It's. Wait, what?
I think it's just separate.
Hold on. Is it separate?
I'm pretty sure it's just separate. My piano is a dust collector. So true. Yeah, I pretty much just use like my MIDI keyboard. Cool music lesson. You should talk more about it and really explain it to the kitty. All right.
Fire. Well, I guess not fire because that would like melt the snow or something.
Okay.
I guess this is different. It looks like it might be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one's just different.
Unless they mentioned. Doesn't look like they mentioned anything about the article. It might just be different. Hey, this Game Jam coding stream. Boy, I'm taking a break from my brain.
All right, Doug.
Allow me to possess some happiness for once in this godforsaken land of coding. Okay, so what am I doing here? Has process tick equals true. Yeah. Has process tick equals true. So we will. So can receive item from this belt and this direction. I think that's fine. This doesn't specifically let the programming in private Firefox windows consume my brain. Well, the private Firefox window is literally just me looking up the music theory online thing. But yeah, no. Yeah. No happiness? Yeah, no, that checks out. Classic Jimmy. Let's see. So I can receive items. So I guess by default we'll say probably, I don't know, true or so. Or I guess we'll say you don't know if you have an item, right? Is everything going to have an item? The answer is probably not. That's okay. So func add item, key item, belt item, and then this will be direction. We'll pass. Is there anything else I need to add to this base class? I think the answer is probably a no. I think everything else belongs to the conveyor. Okay, so... Well, I guess... hold on. Conveyor belts know about what? Should they know what tile map they belong to? Should these guys have a reference to the tile map? I'm curious. I'm thinking about it.
Wait, why would they need that?
So that they could get the neighbor from a direction.
Oh, probably. Maybe.
Because there's a couple ways that I could do it. I could be like... I could just update the neighbors anytime, or I could have them retrieve the neighbor anytime they need it.
Here's what the press animation looks like, by the way.
Oh, sorry, what? It's in the Discord screen share, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could you potentially... Never mind, don't worry about it.
I'm joking.
Never mind, don't worry about it. Could you potentially add, like, a small bit of pause while it's down?
While it's down, okay.
Yeah, so, like, add just an extra keyframe down there that keeps it down in the middle. That's, like, not at all what I suggested. Yeah, that one.
I'm really smart.
You got this, man. Potentially. And then, honestly, if you wanted it to feel kind of like a rickety, like a, I don't know, do you want it to be like a well-oiled factory, or do you want it to be like a fun factory?
I think like a fun factory.
Okay, so can you... So first off, can we turn on keyframe snapping?
What is that?
So, yeah, down there, that item, that one.
I already have
and it's set your, specifically just the time,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that guy.
I thought I had it on.
It was so for the playhead. Can you also? Oh, that's fine. So can you put your time? What is that fucking called? The playhead. Can you put the playhead in the middle of those two keyframes?
Yeah.
It's in the middle of the two keyframes.
Oh,
middle
here.
of the two keyframes.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Control C, Control V. And then can you drag the Y value into the negative just a little bit? Yep. And then can you select the keyframe to the left? Set it to a ease out. Set the keyframe that you just added to ease in. And then you should be good, I think. I don't know how you feel about that. Because it does like a little bounce.
Yeah, let's see
you
how
can
it looks
also...
here.
Sure.
I think it's might be a little fast for it.
Yeah, I think it could be... Can you go back to the animation? Can you like actually select the animation player? You don't have to. Yeah. And then can you zoom in? Hit the button at the bottom right of the animation timeline. To the right of the zoom thing.
This?
Yep. Up. One more than that. There you go. Can you drag... Let's see. What's your snapping set 2.3? Can you drag the middle keyframe to the one near 0.6, drag it to 0.6. Put your cursor at 0.65 or anywhere around 0.65. Yeah, select the next keyframe. Control C, Control V. And then try playing that.
That's like way too short. You literally can't even tell. Me.
Then.
What if we just like
you could select
this just a little bit so it's more obvious?
I never said about parkour stuff. I said yes. That poor cat looks so confused. He does. You think the -y in the middle is too high?
I am very confused. Yeah, the -y is too high. Yeah, I just did that to see it. If I could, so I could see it a little bit better.
Half the pixel type shit.
I think it would look better without it. So it's like
Okay. What's the easing on that last keyframe set to? Like the one at 0.75. The easing on that keyframe.
This one.
Yeah, that one.
It's easing out.
What's it set to?
It's easing out.
Set it to ease out. What about out in? That might actually look fucking terrible. Yeah, that looks fucking terrible. Never mind. Ignore me then.
Yeah, I think we just get rid of these two. I think that looks good.
Oh, wait. So what's the... Sorry, how does this animation work? When is this going to be playing? Is this...
Every tick.
Every tick.
So the tick goes off, and then it plays it.
Oh.
So the item would move to the right. It presses, and then it moves out.
So the item would move to the right. The item would hit at 0.5.
Yeah, so the item moves, then it hits, and then once it hits this again, the item will move to the right again.
Yeah, can you drag the first frame over to the right a little bit further?
This one?
So that it's... Yeah, can you just like put that at like 0.3 or some shit?
0.3?
Yeah. I kind of like that more, I'll be honest.
Yeah, sure.
Something like that, because then it's not like kind of always moving. It's only moving once the item is in spot. It could honestly be...
like that.
It could be the stamp doesn't even start moving until it's at 0.5. And then it like very quickly stamps down. And then back up.
I kind of like that. Can we make this? What if we do this?
Huh?
Make like the recovery longer. You like that?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Sure. Let's see how it looks over here.
Okay. What was I doing? What was I coding? Anyone know? Anyone remember? What time is it? 34? Okay.
That was really funny. This is in tempo with the song I'm listening to.
What song is it? Is it Pika?
No, it's not actually.
Yes!
It's not. So you can listen to it if you want to. It is Treasure Trove Cove from Banjo-Kazooie. Absolute banger.
Can you guys believe that?
I can't believe that. I will forever bully you for the fact that I've played Banjo-Kazooie and you haven't.
I've played Super Mario 64 and modded Super Mario 64. I'm cooler than you.
Okay, fine. He's cooler than me.
I'm not.
He just said he's not cooler than me.
Yeah. I'm definitely not.
Guys, I'm so much cooler. I mean, it's not a high bar at all, so.
It's true, yeah. You know how to skateboard? I don't.
That is a complete lie. I have a skateboard. I use it like once a year. I actually haven't touched it in like forever because I hurt myself really badly once, and then I got scared and don't want to do it again. Someday. Maybe I'll bring it to Supernova and I'll skate at Supernova. I'm sure they won't like yell at me.
Oh my god. You could teach me how to skate at Supernova, and you could teach Jimmy how to skate at Supernova. We could all skate at Supernova.
Jimmy is not learning how to skate. I'm just gonna say that.
No, but like, okay, hold up. So you know the thing where like a guy and a girl goes golfing, and then like he shows her how to like square up like the thing with the golf club.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Jimmy said he's not.
yeah, you could do this. This is gonna be you and Jimmy.
Banger.
He's gonna be on the skateboard, and you're gonna be holding him by the waist as he's got his arms out. Holy shit,
I will drop him. He is not staying up.
Dude, that's fucking hilarious. That picture in my mind. I don't know what Jimmy looks like, but that picture in my mind sounds fucking hilarious.
It's even funnier that you don't know what he looks like. But it is very funny.
Is it camera receive item? Let's try send item.
Guess what I'm about to do? I'm gonna use an animated sprite 2D.
What did you just walk into? We're talking about the Rivals of Aether 2 tournament that we're going to next week.
We're gonna win.
Where
we're gonna win so much money.
Cat here is gonna show his friend how to skateboard by teaching him as if he was an old white guy showing a girl how to golf.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah. Something like that.
Something golf. I don't know, man.
Something golf spurn.
Golf spurn.
Sorry.
that doesn't even work.
I know it doesn't. If item? Well, I get yeah, if hold on. If item, I guess would just be there, and then I can say like
so wait, if I do want to animate a sprite frame by frame and not use sprite 2D, what's the best way to do that? Or animated sprite 2D? What's the best way to do it with the animation player? I want to animate a so 2 frames.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I want to still have frame by frame.
So do you have a sprite sheet?
No.
Put it on sprite sheet.
Okay.
What are you trying to animate? Oh, that. Yeah, put that on a sprite sheet, motherfucker.
But how do I don't know how to export it as a sprite sheet.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I already exported the 2 frames.
What did you export them as? Can I see them? Show it to me, Rachel. Show it to me, Rachel. Go into Godot and show it to me.
Godot, yes.
Also, hello, fat guy laughing. What the hell are you doing
hello.
over on YouTube?
How are you doing? How do you normally pick your color palette? I always use the Apollo palette right up. I have it built into my. I have it built in here. I can pull it up for you and send it in chat because it is amazing.
Is the place you've seen the stream? I don't know. That's just interesting because I've seen you on Twitch. Right? Question mark? Have you not been in Twitch chat before? Am I stupid? Might be stupid. I don't know. Oops,
where is my Apollo palette? There it is.
Got it, man. You just look up Apollo.
There's that palette.
I think.
Yeah. And here's what it looks like. It is amazing. All these beautiful colors.
Low spec color palette.
But yeah, that's what I use for literally everything, and it just works. It's the best color palette.
Dude, Nightbot is going fucking crazy in chat right now. I just saw Nightbot send a message in your Twitch chat and your YouTube chat, and both of them showed up on my.
That's really funny. Chat? I don't see it in my Twitch chat. It showed up on my...
Why
did it show up on your
it showed up on my shared chat thing. Weird.
That's really funny.
Let's see. Okay. So, if there's no item.
So anyways, sprite sheet, did I show them? I didn't show you how I had it. So I just have the 2 frames here, like this.
Oh, sorry, I put the screen back on. What's up?
I just have these 2 frames like this. Because, yeah. I'm very smart.
So, let me think about this for a moment. So if you wanted to animate it this way, the way
we can
that
use
I
an
would recommend
animated texture.
Set it to 2 frames, but the 1 texture. Well,
the animated texture is kind of bad though.
No, is there like is there a texture array? Is there not like a combined texture thing? Hold up, let me see. Atlas mesh. Not really.
Is there a way to export a? Because I want to export the. But I just want to export just this section.
Yeah, so
Like
you
if I
gotta export as.
export as.
Oh no, sorry, you're right.
But if I do export sprite sheet,
Does
there's
it
no
not
way to
allow you
do
to
the set
trim
selection.
sprite? Yes, trim sprite. No, never mind. I lied. Layout.
Layout.
No, sprite.
Sprite.
Source. What the fuck? What the hell?
Nope.
Weird? Yeah, because you can do
Yeah.
the regular export with just the one.
I mean, I could also just do like manually make a sprite sheet out of this.
I mean,
and just be like,
yeah, it's weird, I guess. Can you not? I thought that you could say to export these. Export ads. If I do export
join my
ads,
first game jam, but I started at the same time, and if successful, then I'll actually join since I have 15 days to actually do so. But I did get a lot of the art done today. That's cool.
Yippee.
If you send it anywhere that I'm in, I'll check it out.
Sprite sheet. Source. So tile sets is not correct, obviously. Selected layers. Oh, that's probably not correct. Layer 1 is definitely the one I want. All frames, selected frames. So just selected frames would be the 2. Ah. That's all of the options, I guess. Right? Yeah. Fuck is extrude? Weird. Yeah, I guess you...
It's over.
Can you really not only include the selection? Godot export sprite sheet selection frames. Not Godot, sorry, a sprite.
Godot. This ain't Godot.
This ain't Godot, pal.
You ain't that Godot, pal.
Outer padding would be around that. Inner padding would, yeah. That's like kind of gross.
It's okay. In the time that you spent trying to figure that out, I manually made a sprite sheet.
Okay. I mean, fair enough. I mean, like, if you wanted the quickest way to do it,
nope.
Like, probably you could, like, select the area that it's in. You could say, like, select, and then you could hit C. Okay.
C?
Oh, nope, I lied.
What does C do?
Well, it's supposed to crop, but I would have... Why did it not crop? Escape isn't working. Is it shift control that removes? No, okay, thank you. Thank you, Eastbird. Very cool. I thought that it would... Why are we not cropping? No, there's just a button up here that says crop. So you could do crop, then you can export this as a sprite sheet and then uncrop it afterwards.
That's not a terrible idea.
I just wish it would do it automatically. I'm like really, really, really surprised that it's not an option.
That is a little bit strange.
Layers, frames, size area selection. If I do this, all frames, would you export? You would export into multiple files. Okay, annoying. Whatever. Whatever.
Oh, we want the sprite.
So if next belt can receive item, which will be our current item. From the direction, which will be our current direction. Correct. There's current direction. What I need? Nope. It's direction. Well, hold on. Okay, now I have to make a design decision. So, can receive item. I have to say whether or not this is coming from a direction or whether I need to convert that from the direction the other tile is pushing to. And I think I'm going to do it on the here on this side. I think that makes sense. I'll say var push direction is direction plus 2 mod 4
plus
mark
2
plus 2 mod 4. So if the next belt can receive an item from our direction, then I will do this. And instead of set item, I will do add item inch direction. So this is fine, I think. Add item does nothing. I need to override that with set item instead. Item goes P item. If item deposit. Okay, dope. So what's up with you? Why are you pissed? Oh, because unused parameters. Yeah. Well, you're not unused, actually. You're like hell used. You're not. I think this might work. Let's find out. See if the game crashes. Currently, there are no crashes, but I also don't have items, so who really knows? Well, that looks like that works to me until I find out if this is gonna break. Okay, cool. Wow, look at it go, dude. Absolute beauty.
What?
Absolute beauty.
True.
I kind of want it to move faster, I'll be honest. I kind of want it to be more snappy. I don't know.
Wait, what do you want
Something
to be
about it
more
feels weird.
snappy?
Like, I don't want it to do like the... I don't know, something about it feels wrong to me.
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about because I wasn't paying attention.
That's okay. I'm not expecting you to pay attention to me anyways.
Okay, that's fair.
Fine. So rather than trans back, what if I made this? So if I made it transquint, I believe this would make it like snappy. Yeah, it's like very snappy.
I kind of like that better, yeah.
I could also change the move time to be.
What if you do that and then go back to the one from before? So that move time, but like this other,
Yeah,
whatever it's called.
like this. That's what this is.
No, I think I like the slower move time with the transcourt.
Transcourt. Me when I don't know, man. There's like a joke to be made there, I think.
Yeah,
There's
that
like
looks
a
good.
relatively funny joke to be made there. What if I did make a transcourt instead of transquint? What if I made a trans sign?
Oh, I
What is this
didn't.
gonna do?
Yeah, no, that's gross.
Oh, it's so
It's goopy.
let me pull up the Godot cheat sheet real quick.
Okay, we got a horizontal saw.
No shot. looking for this. Where the fuck is this? Okay. Pinned messages. Cheat sheet. So here are the tweens. So sign is gross, obviously. Back is the one that I did. Let's try bounce. I'm gonna do bounce. We're gonna put bounce on this trans bounce. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, it's so gross. We're gonna leave it for a second while I look at the other ones, though. Look at that. It's so nasty, JW. Ugh.
Yeah.
There's some real nasty tween settings you can do. We'll do elastic. I'm sure elastic is gonna be fucking terrible.
Okay.
Oh, I was correct. I was correct.
And if you look here, I got the saw. So the saw looks nice here underneath the belt, but if you pull it out from underneath the belt, it has like this nice little background. So like if you're previewing the placement,
yep,
you can see how it'd look if it doesn't have the belt.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know if you want to actually like do anything with that, or we could just make the belt built in.
Now?
Yeah, it just has the. Okay. It's just like a very simple 2-frame animation.
How are you doing that? I just want to make sure.
With the animation player.
Oh my god, let's go.
Yeah. Although like with that, we aren't gonna need to like change the speed or anything.
Probably not. No.
Because like the saw is always gonna be moving, you know.
But also it would change the speed, so that's fine. Because it's an animation player, and if you change the engine timescale, the animation player will play faster.
Oh yeah.
So it'll just like do that, which is fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. What if I made it ease in out with
ease in out?
Ease in out versus ease out. Ease in out. Ease out. One. Or two. That's very similar.
I think one.
Very similar, to be honest. I'm honestly a little surprised I didn't like trans back as much with an ease in out. So I thought that I would have liked that. It's like moving too much, I think is the problem.
Yeah, it's very much moving too much.
Like if it was like just like a subtle in. Well, actually, you know what? I could do that. I could do that. Let me code this real quick.
Oh, this guy.
Okay, my fault, dude. No, you're so right.
Joking.
My fault. Okay. Ease out in is definitely the wrong answer here.
It's the right one.
It's the right one. You're curious. It's 100% the wrong answer. But because you were curious, there it is. The cool thing about ease out in is you know it's the wrong answer unless it just 100% makes sense as the right answer.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you never want to use that motherfucker unless you 100% know that's the only one for the job. So I think what I can do is I can start. Oh, let's start by. What the hell? Epiheimer, hello! With a rating party of 170.
Great timing.
Great timing. We have conveyor belts working.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we have plans at 9. So we.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's great though. We'll maybe do a little bit more work then.
Yeah, maybe we can do a little bit more.
But we have conveyor belts. That's where we're at.
Remember earlier tonight when you're like, I hope nobody raids us.
Yeah, here's your thanks for the raid though, I appreciate it. Here is the artist working on the stuff. You want to show them your little animation, your factory stuff.
Yeah, let me somewhere in here is the animation.
You got this.
Look at that magic. She looks a little weird on the vertical, but
it's broken.
No, it's not. Is it broken?
Oh, no, my screen share is broken.
Okay. But this thing works
there
both vertically and horizontally.
Yeah, sorry. My screen share brokey.
We have 2 different presses and a saw.
Dude, his pixel art is really fucking good. He threw this together so quickly. But anyways,
and you guys, walls and other fun stuff. So yeah,
you guys are doing a GMTK game jam raid, I'm assuming. What are you guys working on? What is your GMTK project? Because ours is going to be a factory kind of puzzle thing where you do like an assembly line. But after each level is done, the next level will use leftover objects that you created. Like if one level required you to make like a sword, the next level would be you recycling that sword and trying to salvage those parts to create something else for the next level. And then scoring you based on how well you were able to recycle those parts. Such as the loop.
Yeah.
See. Okay, I'm gonna go back to...
I'm gonna go and push up these changes before I forget, so that way you can mess with the things if you want. I just put them in like simple scenes with like a node and some sprites and the animation player, so you can move them around however you need.
Okay. Yeah.
More art stuff. And then yeah, I will be trying to get up in the morning pretty early, try to get work done.
Yeah. Let's see, what is this? A simple breakout clone with 2 paddles. It's your first solo entry for a jam. You're so hyped. That sounds sick. What engine are you using for that? I was gonna assume Godot because most people that raid me are from Godot, but I don't want to make assumptions. Are you using Unity, Unreal, Godot? You're using Godot. Nice.
Let's go. Okay, so we don't have to like ban you or anything.
Goated. Cool. Okay. All right. I was gonna have to lie and be like, oh, it's fine if you're using Unity. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine.
Yeah.
How long have you been using Godot? You said it's your first solo entry for a game jam. Is this like, are you like new to the engine? Are you using it regularly and you're just like, I want to do a game jam on my own? What's the story there? If you don't mind me asking. Position. So I wanted to get a... Sorry, I'm going to speak out loud for a second. So I want to see what direction we're moving to. So I will say direction to pause. So this is the direction we're going in. So before we move to the new position, I would like to move back to global position. Pause. Oh, 2 weeks into Godot and general programming, total baby. No, fair enough. Yeah. I mean, that's honestly, that's kind of like a really exciting time. Oh, I didn't shout you out. Sorry. I'm new to this streaming thing.
Evil streamer.
Evil streamer, yeah.
What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I wanted to...
There you go. Yeah, I'll give you a follow and check it out. If you're new to Godot, then I would definitely be interested in hanging out in chat and then giving any help if you need it. Because I like teaching people Godot.
He is very good at teaching people Godot.
I'm okay at teaching people.
Bro, you literally like taught me how to use Godot with your beautiful composition video.
Don't advertise. Don't advertise my YouTube.
Dog, it's literally peak. It's absolute cinema.
Yeah, it's fine. What made you choose Godot though? I'm curious. Because I feel like Godot is... Oh, love my tutorials on YouTube. Okay.
There go,
so
dude.
You do know
there go, dude.
About me. Well, I appreciate it. What made you end up choosing Godot? Because I feel like... I mean, JW, you used Godot as your first game engine, right? Or did you use Unity first?
I used Unity for about like a week. And it was like, this sucks. Because I also didn't know how to code then. I hadn't taken like any classes or anything, so...
So what was your would you say Godot was good for you as a programmer?
Me?
Yeah, like for you to begin with.
I really liked it. Compared to Unity, it's like it's so simple. No, I like picked it up and it was like, wait, things actually kind of make sense. Like it was obviously still confusing, but compared to Unity, it was like, oh, there's not like a million packages and stuff that I have to install. I don't have to worry about like add-ons. Things like that. It felt like with Unity, every tutorial started with like, oh, so you go here and you install this package and you install this add-on, and then you go to the asset store and get a bunch of assets, and it's like, I just want to make a game.
Okay, I see. Yeah. Now that makes sense. I don't know.
No,
started.
It felt really good to get started with.
Yeah, that's really interesting because
Also,
I
I think
like
being more Python like really helped.
Yeah,
it's a little less scary.
The engine's a little rougher sometimes. With like Unity, since it's like a tried and tested, I feel like there's like, I don't know if there's less bugs. I encountered a lot less bugs whenever I started learning Unity versus when I switched over to Godot.
I don't know.
At least I feel like I did.
I feel like Unity probably has less bugs when you are doing like more complicated stuff. But
yeah.
Godot is just so simple to get stuff started. I feel like.
You find Godot pretty confusing.
Especially
background. Yeah, you kind of have to change your thinking a little bit. I found that as well because I use Unity as like my main game engine for the longest time. And then like a few years back, I just switched to Godot. And it was a really, really nice engine, but it felt like it wasn't super beginner friendly. So it's really interesting hearing that you think it's a beginner friendly engine.
Yeah.
JW. And also,
I think also Godot 2D is really good. Like with Unity, I found Unity 2D to be really confusing.
This program, VitoTube, by the way.
Yes, we both use that. It's pretty good.
Also, yeah, I have 113 viewers because Neppiheimer here rated me.
The goat.
Yeah, everything as a node is a really, really cool way.
Yeah, the nodes are really nice. I really like the nodes.
Yeah. Godot is as friendly as Python. If Python, I won't say it. I don't like Python.
But Python's friendly, but it is kind of comparable. Like it's friendly, but it isn't always the greatest for like the most complicated, huge project.
Yeah.
Like Unity honestly might be better for like really, really big, complicated projects with like lots of crazy textures and models and things like that.
Let me answer your thing that was just said in chat really, really quickly. So I'm gonna toss in. Do we have some? There's nothing simple in this project, or everything's too simple in this project, I think.
You could pull up Dante 9.
In Unity, so normally you have like, let's say this is your scene viewer. You would have like a game object, which would have like children game objects. And these are game objects. And you would click on one of these, and then it would pop up your inspector window over here.
Mm-hmm.
And then it would have like, your transform. It would have like if it's 2D, it would have like a sprite renderer. If it was a rigid body, you would have your rigid body component. So you would have this one game object points to these components. Whereas in Godot, it's kind of flip-flopped a little bit, where instead you have this top-level node. So whatever controls the position is kind of the top-level node. And then instead of attaching multiple components over here, you attach them via here. And I really, really like it because if you want it to interact with the rest of the world, you can add another node 2D and make a custom component here. Or if you don't want it to interact with the world, you could make it just a regular node, and then it doesn't interact with the world. It's still in the tree, but it doesn't interact with the world. Or if you want to go even further, you could also just make it a separate like field in here, like this. We'll say that this is a component. It's an item, whatever. So it's like rather than stacking scripts on a single object, you kind of build a big object out of smaller standalone objects.
Yeah, that definitely I found less confusing. Also, Godot's UI just feels a lot less scary looking than Unity. Like Unity just looks like a complicated UI.
I really like how customizable it is. Can you pull up your Godot really quickly?
Mine looks like this.
This is what his Godot looks like. Is this what yours normally looks like?
Yep. It always looks like this.
I thought that you had the file system thing at the bottom.
Oh, that's because this is a new project. I think it's a per project setting, and I just didn't change it because I don't care. I'm fine with either. I think I like it on the bottom better still, because I like being able to have. I'm pretty sure I could just change that in the settings.
Oh, to move the file system to the bottom, you can right click, or you can click the three dots.
Oh, right. It's
bottom,
here.
I think.
Move to bottom. But with this, I like how I can have the folders on the left side here, and then like the larger preview on the right side. I like that a lot better. I don't like the big thing like that, but we'll keep it like this.
So it's like the Python approach of dictionaries with a bunch of random shit in them. No, it's not a bunch of random shits. If you use static typing, it's not random.
I mean, it is, but like, it works.
Like,
so I don't care.
I'll put up Dante's 9 real quick.
Sure.
Since we're here, I'll pull up a project that actually has like some more what is the word, like substantial building blocks.
Obviously gotta post the Steam page so everybody can go check it out.
That's true. This is the actual game that we're working on.
Yes,
outside of
the real
GMTK.
game.
So this is the game that we're actually working on. So it has a lot more like complex stuff built into it. Once it loads everything, it's got plugins and shit that it needs to initialize because someone gets trigger happy with plugins.
Hi.
I did hear about Battlefield 6. Yes.
Yeah, that looks so
crazy.
cool.
I saw that on TikTok, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, this is our Battlefield 6 like portal editor thing." And then I saw the Godot UI, and I was like, "What? What?"
That's kind of insane.
Let's see. So once you said that you can have nodes in the tree that don't interact with the world or something, it felt like Godot just pushes everything into a single hierarchy, even if it doesn't really belong in there. So you don't have to put them into the tree. So there's different types of components. So I tend to put my components into the tree because then I can very easily see. So this is our flying enemy. So we can see that they have, this top level node. I can tell this is a character body based on the icon. So this is the top level guy that holds the position. Then we have a hitbox attached to them. We have their health. We have a separate navigation agent, which this navigation agent doesn't rely on anything in here except for, I believe it maybe references what collision it hits. But
I don't think it even does that.
No, it doesn't. Actually, you're right. Yeah, so this navigation agent doesn't rely on anything. The state machine is like just a separated thing. You could have the state machine inside of your script up here. Just by having something like you could have like a var state machine and then have this be a non-node based state machine. But I really like having this, like a quick glance, I can see, okay, I want to edit this enemy. I don't have to like flip through different nodes, or I don't have to like scroll through this entire list. It's like all of the properties are within each of the components. And I'm like, I see that this has a state machine. It has 3 states. And I probably want to change, I want to change the follow distance. So I can go in here and then see, okay, well, the near threshold will like up that or something like that. I totally understand if you don't like it, and it's totally a preference thing, but I really, really like it. Let's see, you can make a state machine with resources without changing much of the system. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. State machines, I do state machines in the tree just because I like having this. But it's like, you don't need it to be there. Does it have a function to reverse a linked list? It does.
It probably does.
If you have a list of things, my list, which is actually the arrays in Godot are lists, like in Python, but you can do reverse.
Whoa.
Yep. Reverses it inline. Doesn't even return a copy. It's like the actual array. Which, for better or for worse. You really wanted to like Godot, you wanted to get away from Unity for obvious reasons. So far, it feels like cuddling a porcupine. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it is totally up to preference.
I mean,
and like,
Godot is better, but yeah,
we'll only make fun of you a little bit for using Unity. I'm just kidding. Use whatever you want. At the end of the day, if the engine works for you, then like, who really fucking cares which one you use? I wanted to... What did I want to do? I wanted to make it so that the conveyor belt items...
I want to go watch Parkour Civilization.
I know, we gotta watch Parkour Civilization, but I gotta entertain people for just a minute.
Okay.
Did you message the group at all?
No, I did not. I can message them.
That's so funny.
I mean, they're probably watching.
I doubt that they're gonna start without us.
Yeah.
Wasn't Lukaisa just in chat?
Yeah, I think Lukaisa's in chat. Okay. Yeah, if you could wait.
Yeah, we'll be a few more minutes, Lukaisa,
yeah.
And then we'll head out. So direction. Sorry, what am I doing? So global position. I want to make this the current global position plus the negative direction. I guess plus the negative direction, just minus direction, brother. And then I will also see what the length is. Well, hold on. If length is global position, I should call this distance. div dot. Cannot run the script because it has errors. Don't tell me what to do. So this will point from position to global position. I want to reverse this. So it's this. And then I will take this and ask for the length because I want to go from, let's see, global position minus direction. I want to add on like 10% of the, I guess this will be configurable, but I'll say minus diff divided by distance. So this will normalize it, or I could just normalize it.
One question.
Holy shit, is that Jose?
Is that
shot.
Jose?
My goat. Yeah.
One question. Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
you can explain what we're doing.
The GMTK game jam. The theme for the game jam is loop, and we are making a factory building automation game kind of thing, where you build items, and then the items that you end up making in that level, the second level, you will end up recycling them, and you will get extra points based on how efficiently you're able to recycle them and build them into other items.
Crazy.
Loop, L-O-O-P.
Hello, Tempera Cat from Tempera Cat. I've been meaning to ask this question since forever, but who is that person next to you? I don't know, but he talks a lot. That's like,
my fault.
That's about it.
I
think he has like a YouTube channel or something though. It's pretty small.
Minus direction. So this is that time.
But the question that I was going to ask was, how do we want to like actually craft the items? Like, do we want to have you combine parts together? If so, like, what would that be? Would we just have like a magic box that combines things together if you put them in there? Like, obviously we have these machines for processing stuff, so like metal into sheets and like wood into boards. Okay.
Yeah, I think
if you have any ideas for how you might want to do that, so I have an idea of what to like draw in the morning.
So I was thinking that it would be just like a box that is like probably like a craft. I don't know what it would look like. I'm thinking like crafting table for Minecraft. Sorry, ignore my terrible drawing.
No, I just wasn't sure if it was like, you have to put two things in like a special machine, or if we're just gonna have like a generic thing that will combine stuff together.
We're gonna have a generic one, and then you would be able to click on this, and then it would pop up a little menu that would have
and you could be like, I want to make this, and then that would take in this input and that input. Okay.
Yeah. And then it would be now in like pickaxe mode or whatever.
Yeah. And we would probably want to have like a way to have filters. So that way, like, if it takes
Show me art real quick.
Wait, what?
Jose's in chat.
Okay. Yeah, it's right here.
Show them. You could also
pull it up
in game as well.
Oh yeah, there's some cool stuff in game too. We got these presses that go boing boing.
Look at them.
Look at those. They're so fancy.
Those presses.
Okay, so something generic, but we'll want filters, so that way, say it takes in like a board and 2 metal sheets or something like that. It can't take in anything else.
Yeah.
Because like if it takes in something that it can't use, I don't see what the point is. But yeah,
we could have something like that. We could allow the user. Sorry, I'm gonna draw again, so you might need to look at my screen.
Okay, I'm looking.
So, let's say that like we want to make a pickaxe. Imagine that this is a pickaxe. Oh my god, I erased too much.
Okay.
Imagine this is a pickaxe.
Yes.
It needs a hilt and it needs like the pickaxe head. So it obviously needs those 2 items. You could have it by default, so it's like if it's one item, it's in here and then out here, or you can like rotate it and have it be in here and out here, or like whatever. Or it could be a configurable thing from the user standpoint, so that once they select their thing, they could like, it would by default be like, okay, well it needs like 2 items, so it'd be like up here, and then out here. Or I guess like up, and then like, out like that. Or they could choose, they could like click on these and like switch which ones are the output and input, so that they can kind of choose which direction they want it to go.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
So some kind of like just magic box that takes stuff in and turns it into other stuff.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay, yeah, I think that's perfectly okay. I'll just make sure to design it that it's customizable in terms of inputs and outputs. And then I can maybe even mock up some sort of little UI for like customizing those.
Yeah. Bro, I wish half the developers you work with were like you, actual collaboration, rather than just send me what you want. I'll let you know if it's buildable. Yeah. I mean, I do that sometimes with Dante's 9, where he'll be like, oh, I don't know if this feature, and I'll just be like, tell me what it is, and I will tell you if we can do that.
Well, the furnace destroy items that don't belong in a furnace. That's actually not a bad idea.
Just make ash.
Yeah.
So that it could be like pressed into like charcoal to make pencils or some shit.
Yeah. And we don't want to have like fuel and stuff. The furnace doesn't have to take in fuel, and you don't have to like power everything. You have to make like a separate power plant to power your things, and then you have to like make wires to all your machines.
He's in. Is this correct? I guess we'll find out. I'll like actually run the game and do some code rather than just yapping the entire time.
Yeah. I mean, you're good at that, but
apparently, yeah. Oh, it's. Uh-oh. It's kind of funny.
What are we laughing at?
It moves in a really weird way.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, I fucked something up. That's fine. Let me see. So I could make this be, I guess, I think multiply would make the most sense here. So this could be like, what, like 75% of the time, and then this would be like 0.25% of the time. Well, oh, I can just use curves. Export var.
Man discovers that he can just use curves.
Man discovers that curves are in fact a built-in thing in Godot, and you can just use curves. Here's an ease-in curve. Check it out.
Look at him go.
Tween pause, which will take in a t float. This is the percentage of the way through the tween we are. And then I will say, what is it? Global position is equal to start position dot lerp to target position over t. And then I can say var start position is a vector 2. And then I can say target position. And then I can say here start position is equal to global position. Target position is equal to what am I doing? What is this?
I don't know.
Pause.
Huh?
There. Found it.
Okay, you got this. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I got there. And then I can kill.
What
all
would you
of
do
this
without,
for
man?
now. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
I know, my pleasure.
Tween dot tween method, passing in tween pause over 10 to 1 over move time. So this should right now just be an ease in curve, which means that it should start slow and then snap into place. So it should like be as speedy as it possibly can be at the end of the. Well, that looks like shit. Why is that, I wonder? 0.5. What are you doing exactly? Target position is equal to pause. Start position is global position.
Godot is curvy. Okay, Jimmy.
I know. He said. Start target position is equal to global position. Start position is equal to target position. So that. Well, it's not exactly doing. Oh, because it's not. Well, no, shouldn't it be? Maybe I need to do tween these then. Why are we not? Oh. You know what I'm doing wrong, GW?
No.
I'm using the value by itself.
Oh, yeah, it's to do sample.
Yeah, I have to do curve.
Look at that. I know something.
What did I call this? Pause curve. Dot sample t. And then use the sample instead. There we go. So now it's an easy curve. And then I can say, for example, if I wanted to back up just a little bit, I can say min domain, and I can set this like minus 0.1. Oh shit, sorry, min value minus 0.1. And then I can drag this down. So it would look like a little back first.
Oh, that looks terrible.
That? It looks terrible, yes, but that's because I'm not using any sort of time easing. And if I do an ease in,
that still kind of looks terrible.
That's okay.
That still looks.
Hold on. Hold on.
It still looks terrible.
Let me think about what I need to change about this. Yeah, no, it's something I gotta tweak. Why is it also going like instantly? Is tick time set to 0.5? It is. You're going to 0.1, buddy. Yeah, so now I have a chance to like think about what it's doing. Can I not have you take like a much longer time? Oh, I guess I could drag this out, right? Or add an extra point. Yeah, that honestly feels a lot more like what I wanted, I think. Not that. Thoughts, JW?
Maybe. I think it looked better before. It's like a little too static.
A little too static.
Yeah. Like better before as in like before you added the custom curve. I think it looked good with just like the not the ease back or whatever it's called. Just the regular. I don't remember what it was exactly.
Yeah, that's okay. Should test it with machines, maybe.
Yeah, I think you're worrying a little bit too much about how the easing looks. We can always adjust it later. Like that looks fine. It could be better, it could be worse, but it looks fine.
This guy like hates my code. That's
yeah,
what he just said.
Yeah,
I don't know.
True.
Did you guys hear that, by the way?
That is exactly
that was, like,
what
crazy,
I just
right?
said.
He said, "I hate this motherfucker. Kill him."
Yeah, that is indeed what I just said.
Yeah, transback doesn't work. Whatever. Ease in out. Yes. Whatever. It works. Okay. I think I'm gonna end stream here, so that we can go make well on our plans. I'm sorry.
We're gonna go watch Parkour Civilization. Let's go.
We are.
I'm so happy.
I'm actually so excited for it.
It's gonna be peak.
All right, let's find someone to raid.
Yeah.
So we can pass these viewers along to someone. I'm gonna look for someone streaming Godot because I'm on the Godot train tonight.
He is on the Godot train.
Let's see, oh, there's this Temperate Games guy.
Ew, disgusting.
Oh, is anyone doing GMTK Game Jam? You are. Are you? Do you speak English? I want to make sure before I pass you off.
Who?
Let's see. You speak English. Let's see. I'm looking for an English-speaking Godot developer. I think this person does.
Which one?
A Tagon dev?
Or Tagon dev, okay, I see.
Yeah. Right, /raid. Tagon dev.
/raid.
Okay. So I will catch you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck on the person that you're going to go see, and also good luck on your own projects if anyone's taking part in GMTK Game Jam. We're going to be streaming again tomorrow, working more on this. And then after the Game Jam is over, we're going to work a bit more on Dante's 9.
Yep.
But I will catch you guys later. Thanks for stopping by.
Goodbye, everybody. Good night.